Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel The Tech Mac. I'm your host Utsav Brahmbhatt, and today I am back with amazing new iPhone Air. I have this phone in white and silver, which I think goes pretty well. As you all saw that there are some new colors: light blue, gold, white, and black. But I think we have seen other colors already in a few of the previous phones. So I think this time I wanted to try this white color, and I think like it looks pretty amazing. So, without any further delays, let's dive into it and let's start unboxing this. Once we unbox, I have some updates for you. Let's get to it. Okay, let's start unboxing this phone. This time it came in like a really super slim profile of box. Look at that, beautiful. See, um, what we get in here. So while we are unboxing it, I have ordered it in white color because I think the slim profile um, goes good with white color with titanium. And on, all right, boom, look at this. This is the new iPhone Air in white color, titanium body, super light, super slim. Man. Alright, let's turn it on. There we go. Honestly, I like the way it looks, way it feels in your hand. Super handy. Alright, let's set it up and then get back. I'll get back with you. Alright, while I boot up the phone, let's see what else we get in this box. And as expected, braided USB-C cable and some instructions or something. I never opened it, so but yeah, that's all that we get with the iPhone Air. Now let's dive into um, the options that you get and the prices attached to those, and then we'll get with much more details. So guys, I hope you like the unboxing video. I will say this, right, like anytime, no matter how many Apple devices you have unboxed, it always feels great to unbox a new Apple device because of just the way it feels. I'll give that much to Apple. But with that said, another update that I have is I have my 17 Pro Max on back order, as a lot of us do, because sales went off the charts on the very first day. So as we all know that we are, some of us are waiting on the phone. But with that said, I will be using iPhone Air as my daily device till then, and then I can give you a better perspective on which one is a better phone, if this new iPhone Air is worth the hype that they have been talking about. And then we'll see like what iPhone 17 Pro Max looks like. But with that said, I'm also working on another video that I promised almost 3 months back with when I made my last video. So in between, I have been blessed with amazing baby boy. That is the reason that it took me 3 months to get back on YouTube and start making videos again, because I was taking care of my wife and spending a lot of time with my newborn child and my wife. But now all of that is settled. I'm pretty sure that we'll be having a lot of fun with all the things that I'll be reviewing. And if you are curious what I'm talking about, please click on the link here and check the video and see what I'm talking about. Oh, maybe link here or whatever site it pops up. Let's get into the details for iPhone Air. Any further delays diving into the technical details. So, iPhone 17 Air is something that comes with 6.5-inch display, which when compared to the regular models, which is like iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 base model, it is 0.2 inches wider or bigger from corner to corner. It is the same screen that comes as Super Retina XDR display, 120 Hz, which is common across all the platform in iPhone 17 lineup. But other than that, there is no bigger change. Yes, of course, there is a Gorilla Glass upgrade, which is making this phone a little bit more scratch resistant. But I don't think like it's as big of a deal. Now moving up to the battery. So this phone comes with a 27-hour battery backup, which in compared to iPhone 17 is 3 hours less, and iPhone 17 Pro is 6 hours less. And when you compare to the eSIM version of iPhone 17 Pro Max, it is almost more than 10 hours less. If you consider the uh, manual or SIM card tray version, it is around 9 hours less. So to make this profile very thin, what Apple did is they placed everything up here, which is its camera module. Around here you will find its latest A19 Pro chip. Uh, all the other components, motherboard, everything is here, and only the battery part is here. So that actually reduces the size of the battery and its capacity, which then Apple introduced accessory called MagSafe. Now, reducing the battery size and then adding the same battery in a MagSafe to sell it separately as an accessory, it's a pretty nasty move, but it is what it is. However, one another thing with the battery is the charging. So, because of the glass and titanium body, the charging speed for MagSafe is 5 watts lower as iPhone 17 and 17 Pro both charges at 25 watts, whereas this phone charges 20 watts. Even the regular charging is slower comparatively. So I think you'll be charging this phone a lot, as well as the MagSafe if you're buying that as well. Now that was all about the batteries. Coming to the USB-C, it gets the USB-C 2.0, same as base model iPhone 17, but iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max gets the USB 3, that is 20 times faster data transfer speeds depending on the hardware or the cable that you're using. And uh, two other major differences compared to like iPhone 17 and 17 Pro or Pro Max are cameras. So camera is only a single unit, that is 48 megapixel, that you will see further how the results are for this camera. But overall, I think it does the job. It is for someone who don't use their phones for professional photography, don't use their iPhones to shoot films or anything. This is for a regular person who just wants to like get their phone out and just click a moment or something, and this does a great job at clicking pictures. I'll definitely go over it right after this part. So there is a 48 megapixel single sensor. You have 2x zoom, optical zoom. Coming to the front camera, now that is something very interesting, where Apple increased the size of the sensor and lets you take a landscape mode photo while you're holding your phone vertically. So I think that is one of the biggest gains in the camera section compared to like the previous models, where iPhone 17 Air is really shining, and it is really giving you some space to take selfies, group selfies, photos where you don't have to like stretch your arm like to the moon and try to cover everyone. It is actually doing a great job while you can hold your phone vertically and still take a landscape photo. So I'd say like the selfies are really great. on this phone, and this is what this phone is meant for. It is not for someone who wants to click professional photos or stuff, but still someone who likes to click a photo every once in a while. That's what this phone is for. Coming to the last final need is, it is about the powerhouse of this phone. It is A19 Pro chip. So the only difference that this phone have compared to other phones is one less CPU, sorry, GPU core. So GPU core is 5 compared to 6 in both 17 and 17 Pro models. Other than that, I think 6 core CPU, 16 core neural engine, everything is same. So I don't think there is any major differences out there other than this. But that pretty much sums up for the technical specs and details about the iPhone 17 Air. And let's move down to what the camera sounds like, look like from both front and back in both indoors and outdoors environment. Once we cover that, then I'll jump to conclusion. So guys, let's look at iPhone 17 Air sound. There is only one speaker at the top, there is none at the bottom. So it does not sound as whole as it does in iPhone 17 or 17 Pro Max or 17 Pro in that case. But I think it's good enough because a lot of people does not use the external speakers at their top volume for most reasons, or they are using AirPods or something like that. So I don't think it's a deal breaker, but for some people it may be. So let's listen to it, how it sounds. So there it is. I think it does the job. It is good enough sound. Uh, Maybe not the best in the market out there, but for an iPhone, it does the job. Let's get to the video part, and then we'll dive into the conclusion. So guys, this is what it looks like when you record from the front camera in the landscape position in outside lighting. Now today it's a little bit cloudy, so I hope I'm doing justice with the photo, but it has been cloudy here since quite a while, so this is the best I can get. But I hope you like the video quality and audio quality on the front camera. Let's test the rear camera in the outdoor lighting. All right, so here is the car, black color, followed by some bushes. Trying to zoom in on to just show you how it looks, and then a low light Starbucks photo, followed by some natural scenery. All right, guys. So finally, time for conclusion on iPhone 17 Air. Who is the target audience for this particular model? I think the target audience for this model are the people who don't use their phone either for gaming or a professional photography or something like that. This phone belongs to the people who need a very sleek phone to carry around with them during their work hours, only use it for majorly using it for tracking tasks, tracking emails, meetings, click occasional photos here and there. If need be at work, they can click photos here and there. This phone have a very great standby battery. So I actually looked it up and myself, and in 24 hours I saw the battery dropped by 15% on standby mode. So basically, when you are putting some work through the A19 Pro chip, that's when you will see it draining it really faster. Compared to that, when it's on standby, it will hold its battery levels. So I think that is a great thing about this phone for those who really like this profile but are wondering whether they should buy or not because of battery. Now if you are a professional who is working in corporate, who likes to use other devices like desktop or laptop or iPad for gaming or any other purposes, and solely need a phone that is slick, awesome looking, awesome feeling, that holds battery, uh, that has like awesome cameras, not of course like professional level, but still to do the job, to get the job done, this is the phone to go for. Who this is, who will not buy this phone, basically who this is not for is the content creators. This phone is not focused on the content creators. Apple has been focusing all its products towards the content creators and a targeted population. With this phone, they made the attempt to make sure that even the people who cannot carry that huge iPhone 17 or 16 or 15 Pro Max, but still gets a very decent camera module, who don't like that heavy phones or bigger phones in their pockets, but still gets a very sleek, strong, and awesome looking phone. That's who this phone is for. Not for the content creators, not for the gamers, definitely not for the gamers. And of course this phone comes at almost a close price point to iPhone 17 base version, which has either a similar specs or better comparatively. But at the same time the build quality is aluminum compared to the titanium of this phone. So I think that's why the pricing of this phone has been kept at where it is. And in my final conclusion, I think this is a good work phone, this is a good day-to-day use phone, but it is not a great content creator or gamers phone. So if you are someone who don't like to play games, who is very focused but still like a stylish daily phone with good enough battery, I won't say like awesome battery, because definitely you will struggle with battery if you are using your phone for more than a few tasks like browsing, scrolling, or using some of the email features, these that. Other than that, if you are trying to use this phone for like any kind of editing, any kind of content creation or something like that, or long hours on video, I think you'll need the battery backup or the MagSafe, which is what Apple has marketed it for. But yeah, that is what my honest review is about iPhone 17 Air. If you like it, please let me know. If you don't like it, please give me some feedback on what else do you think I should be